Look, you guys said you would still love me if I were a worm. Do you still love me? Do you still love me even though I am a worm? Hello, welcome in everyone. Welcome, welcome. Um so it's been a year. Who up worming they fable? Exactly. Let's all worm total fable together. Wow, it's a worm. This is not Merseni. Holy shit. Somebody has possessed Merseni. Perhaps even the great power of worm. But yes, hello everyone. So, at some point, maybe I'll talk more about it, but for right now, I'd rather not get too into detail, because that's a bit heavy for a stream like this. But I am no longer a part of Irium. It wasn't like an acrimonious breakup, right? Like, I didn't get kicked out or anything. I left of my own accord. But that means I no longer have my original model that you may have seen and gotten used to. So instead, because I don't have a model at the moment for various reasons, we're going to be worming out. So you know what the worm wouldn't forget? Drakath. This worm could never forget Drakath. I don't even need to feed him. He's not hungry right now. Look at him. He's content. Or perhaps he's content. Yeah, because I'm using him as content, guys. But yes, they banished Wormway to the worm wanderings. Literally, though. So, without getting too much further into the details of why I left, one of the ongoing jokes I had on Irium was, Worm Mixie, which is Worm Trixie, the character you're seeing now, the worm that's kind of shaking in the dirt a little bit. This started off as a joke during my karaoke stream so that I could focus on singing and not having to, like, puppeteer my model. And it was just a very simple PNG tuber that I had rigged to be very twitchy and squirmy. This one is a little bit less twitchy and squirmy, but it'll do. I should hopefully be able to put in a commission request for a design in the next 2 weeks. The artist I was going to go for unfortunately had wrist surgery, but they are recovering. So, Worm is having an anxiety attack in the dirt. Yeah, worms do that sometimes. But yes, now that elephant, wormaphant, if you will, in the room has been addressed, I am so happy to finally be back to streaming on here. I was experiencing some real bad burnout, so alright. Also, as you can see, I changed my character design a bit. She's very white now. I actually changed her hairstyle to be more in line with, when I played MechQuest when I was a kid, kind of what my hairstyle was on there, because I thought it would be funny. Alright, so we saw Drakath, and I remember that we saw Drakath, so now we have a cutscene. Oh boy. Hi Rollith. Back already? You move quickly for a student. Yeah, I gotta walk fast to, get between my classes. Well, okay, it's more like crawling because I'm a worm. I spoke with all the knights I could find nearby. I think you can already guess their answers. I'm sorry, Trixie. I knew you had to ask for yourself, but I did know. However, I think I have an idea which could help. Why don't you head back to Pop Sprocket and I send the force once I gather them? Thank you, Captain. The gnomes and I will be indebted to whomever you send. Oh boy. Here they come. Oh, hell yes. It's... This is a certified Snorri moment. Indeed, indeed. It's the great toggening. No, that's my hand. That's still my hand. Now remember, if you go to the big student Trixie on the floating island, she will have tog treats for you. Lots and lots of tog treats. The togs of war. Loving that tiny little tog whistle. Give this letter to the first person you see so they know you're there to help. Bark. Honestly though, tog anatomy is like kind of baffling. I love them. Okay, little buddy, go find that flying island. They'll know when the togs arrive. Maybe we will be able to sleep peacefully for once. Snurs. Come on, students. Not that hard to deliver a letter. They're always saying this to me. No, I'm not gonna pay you. Mumble, mumble. More soupin'. More visitors? Last time I checked, this wasn't tourist season. The togs are togging. Tog-pogging. Literally, though. They're all going, total tog mode. Tog champ. And with that money, we're going to need all the mecha griffins, half-trained or not. Oh boy. Togs are such beautiful creatures. I wonder if there's like... Okay, you know how people go like insane over like dog breeding and stuff? And like purebred dogs, and there's like the whole I forget what it's called, but like the thing. The dog association, kennel club association thing. I wonder if they have those for togs. So, Oaklore decided to help us after all. Cry havoc and let loose the togs of war. I'm sure you'll think of some way to use them. Rollith, Knight Captain of the Pactagonal Knights. My god. Quest complete. Sends you boxes full of togs. Yeah, it's like how you can like order fish online, but with togs. 8 generations of eugenic-based party dog. God. Oh boy, we need to start planning the details of the war, Trixie. I'm sure Seppi has a plan already. We need to go off and talk without interruptions and really get things moving. God. Okay, so we've got the Sneevils, right? And the herd of togs. You'll come up with a use for them, I'm sure. I feel like they're doubting me. I feel like they're doubting my ability to use togs. Right, just give me a few more days to brainstorm. No, hold on. I have an idea here. I steal an article of fabric from Drakath, right? Like when he's not looking, I just take a pair of scissors to his scarf, and I toss it to the togs and tell him, go, find this guy. And they do. I haven't thought too much about this plan, beyond that, though. But it's a perfect plan, okay? Hey! Welcome in, welcome! And then there are the other gnomes, and I will help, of course. If only that tool storage facility were still here, I could... Holy shit. Dave. Like from Homestuck. They find your cat and just rip him limb from limb. They all buff each other. Yeah, Drakath, yeah, he died. Yeah, it was a very, very tragic tog accident. Yeah, he had, like, just eaten some ham, and the togs could, like, smell it on him, and they just kind of started eating him. Yeah, sorry. Can we get another Drakath from a different time stream to replace him? I promise I'll be normal about it. Tug Chutoy Drakath. Exactly. Trixie, the student, and Yix, acting leader of Pop Sprocket. Yix, get back, I'll take him. I'll take him to, like, Applebee's. You think he likes Applebee's? Or do you think he's more of a Taco Bell guy? Halt, I'm not the enemy you think I am. So you're an enemy I don't... You're an enemy I don't know about yet? Negative. Clank. Affirmative. Whirr. Results inconclusive at this time. Who are you? You are about to engage cyclones created by Balthar, a gnome who is producing machines beyond his level of skill. I'm an agent of those with interests similar to yours. Oh, hey, I didn't know this guy likes hidden object games. That's so cool. We got representation. Drakath goes to Arby's and cries on the steak. Oh, we're in for some shenanigans. Oh, boy. Yeah, I would take Drakath to Arby's and, like, buy him a double roast beef with cheddar, and a Jamocha shake. But, I would make sure that, like, the Jamocha shake, by the time he gets it, is, like, partially melted, and the double chief and better. double beef and cheddar is, like, slightly soggy and too cold, you know? You know what I mean? Oh, I probably just sounded sane. The coming war will impact the future of your race on this planet. Wait, what? Please watch this. Man. I wish Drakath would, like, show up in person next to me, though. Like, in-game. Ahaha, and Trixie will be fighting my minions and these machines. Won't be my fault if she fails to survive, and I'll have the energy orb. Why does he care if it's his fault if I fail to survive? But I thought you wanted to crush the Cyclone army, too. I don't care if there are Cyclones left over. They can attack the rest of the towns on Lore for all I care. Any havoc they wreak only plays into my plans. But you're going to destroy a lot of them, right? They're too creepy to keep around. Wow, so true. So true. That guy's so creepy, and I don't like him. Definitely. Yes. When Sepulchre attacks the Cyclone army, he initiates a sequence of events which result in the Cyclones replicating in extreme numbers. No, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. They do this in order to resist him, but become so many that all life and unlife on Earth are threatened. So your race decided to exterminate. Stop that. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but you're a Cyclone, right? Affirmative, but of a different generation. And you don't want the Cyclones to mass produce? Affirmative, I'm from the future, reprogrammed and sent back by a man named How did he do that? My god. Somebody needs to get this guy a full ride scholarship to, college university. He was told by a talking sword to prevent this future from happening? Surely this means nothing. I'm just gonna forget this happened, because surely this means nothing. I am to ensure that it doesn't. You will assist me. They're sending Wormsy 2 somewhere. Definitely. And it's not going to be anywhere near Drakath that they're sending me. What in the new time? Same, I completely forgot this happened. Don't even worry about it. Drakath, how did he manage to teleport you? My records indicate I was contained in a unit with more volume on the inside than... Why does Drakath have a TARDIS? The most efficient way to do this is to convince Sepulchre to exterminate the Cyclones entirely. You will assist me in reaching my target. Oh boy. Why don't you? I'm a college student, and a worm. Do you think I make enough money in Worm Casino to be able to afford a worm TARDIS? Okay, that's a lot of Doctor Who references. Yeah. Well, we do have a way to do that if you'd prefer to avoid using the canon. Trust me, we do. It's always the... There's always the Skynet. A Skynet? That sounds only slightly less dangerous than the canon. Only if it becomes self-aware and decides it doesn't like you. My god, they're sending DragonFable XC through the internet. Wait a sec. Wait a sec, I'm doing that right now. What is the probability of that event occurring? Well, it sounds like Yix made it, so about 50-50. Her levity is good, human. It relieves tension. And the fear of death. Oh. It really is, Annette. What did you expect? I'm not really sure. Oh boy. Where's your worm, Dis? I'm sorry. I left it at home. I left it at my worm home. Which is an apple, of course. God, these references. Yeah, this is so... I say this completely positively. This is so late aughts, early tens. So what's your plan for convincing Seppi to destroy the Cyclones? It is simple. I'm going to provoke him into losing his temper. Then he will lash out at Balthar's machines. We aren't ready for the coming war yet, so I'm sorry, I can't let you do that, Dave. Most efficient way to initiate an emotional reaction is to postulate that he is unable to destroy the existing Cyclones. Chance of predictive reaction resulting in immediate attacks on the Cyclone army, 100%. You can't do that. Wrong. You know, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I should have Arctics on my team. It's not like we're gonna be fighting any undead. I guess I'll just go with everyone's least favorite failure, Serrano. Why does he only have the one skill? My god. He was already not good. What did they do to him? He's just gonna rage bait Seppi. Exactly. Greatest rage baiter in history versus greatest rage baiter of all time. Honestly, though, if I were given the opportunity to rage bait Seppi, I would also do that. Not, like, for any particular reason, just, like, for the sheer fun of it. What's he gonna do? Kill me? I mean, he will. But, like, you know, it'd be fun while it lasts. You know, I could just switch my dragon to light. I think I'm gonna do that after this battle. I don't know if I like these things. I don't think I like them at all, if I'm being honest. Maybe I would like them more if they weren't attacking me. Okay, so I already have light equipped. Good. Would not call that hounds. Yeah, they're like mud skippers. They're like the mud skippers of dogs. Like togs, those are the lizards of dogs, but shadowhounds are like the mud skippers of dogs. Putting the creech in creature. Exactly. What if instead of Sepulchre, his name was Sep Creature? And instead of a guy, he was a creature who creeched. Alright, whoops. Oh, well. I mean, he is a shrimp. Shrimpulker. Hey, welcome in. Welcome. But yeah, he's so shrimp, though. He's so mantis shrimp. Like, I look at that guy, right? Separator? God. Hold on, actually. Hold on. We might be cooking here. Separator could be everything. See, now I'm just thinking about Johnston-Tyne, though. Big fan of just pathetic guys. John Constantine is so... He's so pathetic. I love him. Oh, hey! This changes everything. It could. Identity, Durkath, race human, danger assessment, sort of an annoying... Wow. He's just kind of an annoyance. Love that for him. Hey, boss. Ever get that feeling like someone is watching you? Trixie! It's one of the Cyclones. I'm not cheating on you, I swear. The skipping sword. The sword is just, you know, bouncing like la 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 la. You know? So, preemptive attack on one of my well-defended fortresses? How brave of you. No, not brave. What's the other word? Courageous. Foolish. That's it. Oh no, this time I'm not running things. It's all Dave's show right now. He wanted to meet you. Affirmative. I was sent to speak to the human who intends to steal the energy orb and attack the Cyclone army. Might makes right, and I am very mighty. If that gnome who has it now can stop me from taking it, he can keep it. You are the foolish human to think you could exterminate enough of the Cyclones to reach the energy orb. You underestimate me, machine. My powers far outstrip those of some buckets of bolts. But doesn't Trixie want to— Be quiet, Durkath, I'm boasting. Hold on, I'm just gonna screenshot that real quick. There we go. We have computed your chances of success. They approach 0. I could swear Trixie wanted to defeat the You will see, machine. Moment when Durkath is being reasonable. I love how rare it is for him to be... It's not actually that rare. But could you imagine if he were, like, slightly less wage slavey? He's so minimum wage compared to, like, Durkath and Adventure Quest Worlds, you know? Hush, kitten. Daddy's talking. Let's remind ourselves that Durkath is part of this plan and is counting on his own incompetence. He's so... You will see, machine. You and Trixie both. You doubt me? I will obliterate all the Cyclones. This is how the darkness takes care of problems, and where? Starting with you. Oh boy. Dave, no! Man, that guy seriously had some resistance to him, though. Like, that was a slow slice. F. He's so rage-baitable. This is what happens to men when they divorce. God, will I dream? My mind, it's going. Oh boy. And as for you, Trixie, since you so kindly obliged me by entering my fortress voluntarily, why don't I just take care of you now? My lord, weren't you told not to— Durkath, go do something useful. Now. Yes, my lord. Ah, he's been sent to do the dishes. Trixie, get out. Go gather your precious allies. I will crush them all. War is coming. Again? Dave? Hey, Dave? Why haven't you been answering my emails? Dave! Alright. I guess we get a mutated staff now. He's still content. Alright, let's go. I don't like Serrano, but I feel like he might be slightly more useful than Zoom for this. Then again, I don't know what's gonna happen, so, like, I can just skip the war cutscene. Or not cutscene, the war event. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Alright. It's wartime. What's there not to like about Serrano? I don't like how little damage he did when I had to, like, have him with me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do real quick is see if that works. Huh. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna hide my window so that Artix VOD Entertainment doesn't dox me again. Okay, so that's hidden. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna exit and clear my cache real quick and restart and see if that works. I think they want to prevent me from doing war crimes, which is, like, really fucked up. Imagine looking at Trixie and going, no, we can't. We can't just let Trixie commit crimes. I think it's stuck on a loading screen now. War crimes must be stopped if they are done by worms. This is worm phobia. This is peak worm phobia, actually. Artix von Krieger is personally stopping you. Literally! Oh my god, bro, it hasn't even been half an hour yet. Please, I want to play your games. Alright. So, it's still stuck on a loading screen. Which is worrying. Yeah, after a certain point you just close and try again. Indeed. So I'm gonna try actually restarting the launcher now. And seeing if that maybe works. Okay. Restarted the launcher. That's done. Either your internet went kaput or the servers did. It looks like, as of right now, my internet seems to be fine. I'm not seeing any dropped frames in my streaming software. There we go! Oh my god, and I got the loading screen that has Drakath. Awesome. Alright, so we should be good now. I'm just gonna... There we go. Anyways... Beast Blast. Alright, so I gotta get everything re-equipped real quick. Equipped. Load. Load. Yay! There we go. Now let's try war again. Let's try war again, because we all love war. Alright. Timeline. Orb. Oh boy. Love how the map thinks I've already completed Pop Sprocket. No, baby girl. I'm not even... I'm pretty close, actually, to completing Pop Sprocket. Alright. Artix as second guest. Serrano as first. At some point, I'm also gonna have to, like, actually complete the, Warlick companion quest. Oh boy. Bark. Grr. And woof. Hell yeah. Earhart is trying to train her griffins for aerial assaults. Alright. Make done war. More barking. Okay. Let's collect the gears of war. Alright. Alright, do I still have my light? Yes, I do. Okay, awesome. Let's do aimed attack. Let's do Nova. Sword. Okay, so he's doing okay-ish damage now. I will say, though, it was very funny when I was looking at, like, the patch notes when they nerfed Serrano further during, one of the going back to book 1 scenes? Or, not scenes, they were going back to book 1 and, like, clearing stuff up, and they were like, oh yeah, we nerfed Serrano further. After I did, like, the quest where you have to protect Serrano and, like, guide him through. And you know what? I still think balancing companions in a single-player game like this is still very silly. And I will stand by that forever. You can't even use them in the infights. Love Verley, but sometimes he just decides to nerf guests for no reason. Yeah, like, obviously this is just, like, a me thing, right? Like, the devs can do what they want, and if they think that this is the best thing to do, then, like, more power to them, right? I'm not a game dev, I don't design games. Maybe it's actually really important, but, like, every time I see they nerf a guest in the patch notes, or, like, anything like that, I think it's very silly. Serrano's just that meme. Stop, he's already dead. Literally. Alright, he seems to be pulling okay enough damage for this. Then again, part of it is because, like, I mostly have a charisma-based build. I call it my project manager build. Oh boy. Why is he so zoomed out? World's smallest skeleton. Alright. Also, I'm gonna be honest, you can take Student away from my cold, dead hands. I just love playing as Student. It is very funny when they're like, Trixie, the student, like, yeah, being in college is my one personality trait, you're right. Oh boy. Let's do multi. You heard her. Take. Oh my god. They're going to kill me for my emotional support kind of bad class. I was actually looking on the endgame wiki today because I saw a class that looked interesting, but I was like, I don't know what this class does. I'll look at the endgame wiki. And I love it when the endgame wiki is just like, please don't use this class. Don't do that. I know you may really want to use this class. This is the worst class we've ever seen. We kind of want the lead class designer to tell us exactly what they were thinking when they made this class, because it's not a good class, you know? If only being a student is as simple as the game made it out to be. Yeah, instead I have to do homework and maintain a high grade point average. I did actually get like a 4.0 last semester though. I got a 4.0 in all my classes, so my average GPA last semester was just 4.0, which I am still very, very happy about. I really did just lock in, huh? Let's see. But yeah, and then, I'm not sure yet. I'm considering taking summer classes this year, but I'm not 100% certain if I will yet. Light. Oh, okay. And then I also got onto, like, because I got such a high GPA, I got into, like, the Honor Society. Which is cool because they give me free money for college. What's less cool is that I'm now expected to, like, maybe not, like, maintain a 4.0 the entire time, but, like, people are expecting things out of me now. People are expecting good things out of me now. Instead of Trixie just squirming around in dirt and not actually doing any work. No, they're expecting me to do things. And it's terrifying, and I wish they wouldn't do that, but... Alright. Sort. Yay! I got a third Gear of War. So then that leaves 4 and 5. Alright. Then... the pressure's on. Hopefully your professors aren't fit. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. So far, I seem to be doing pretty alright. Yeah, the story classes are all at least viable, but everything else ranges from, why would you make this, to Doom Knight V1. Yeah. Yeah, student at least seems to be... It's not like a great endgame class, but at the very least, as far as earlier levels go, it seems to be pretty alright, and from what I have seen, the charisma-based build for it also seems to be, like, a pretty good thing, you know? Because, like, you're just hiding behind your dragon the whole time anyways, and, like, trying to block and dodge as much as you can. Which is great, because I love being a project manager in a video game. It's awesome. You know, I'm really promoting some synergy here. Get lighted. Oh boy. That should be 4. God, I love the squirmy wormy. Thank you, thank you. I would say I worked very hard on it, but I really did not work very hard. Hi, Trixie. Yes, I'm having a good howl. Yes, welcome in, Sully. Welcome. Why did I pick multi? Whatever. But yes, welcome in, Sully. It's good to see you. It is very good to see you. Alright. Let's stun him. Hit him with a stun. It's not like I even really need to stun them. They're already stunned by my beauty. Also, they're gonna die too quickly for, like, the stunning to be really necessary. But I like clicking the stun button You tried to attack the multiple bones. I know, it was pretty humorous of me. I said it was pretty humorous of me, wasn't it? Sorry, I've been taking biological anthropology this semester, so I got bones on the mind, you know? Been thinking a lot about bones lately. Which is a totally normal thing to say, not laughing at your bad puns. It's not good, Sully, to tell a fib, Eula. Smack. Yay! Okay, this is the last guy. Okay, I did chuckle, I admit. See? 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 I'm so funny. My mom is so proud of me right now. Tickled. It Someone who's always enjoyed biology, I agree. I too think a lot about bones. Yeah, normal adult behavior is just thinking about the various bones in the human body. Can you believe Trixie is allowed to anamorph into a worm? Oh god, I could probably, like, once I have my 2.5 design done. Wait, don't I have all 5? I have all 5 of them, don't I? Eh? That was 5 times, wasn't it? Oh, it was 4 times. Okay. Okay, I can't count. I'm a woman in STEM, everyone. By the way, just a fun fact. Oh god. Okay. So this should be the last one then, hopefully. If I can count. Alright, multi. And then outrage. Use your sword. She's assaulting Pop Sprockets. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never be mean to Pop Sprockets. I say, I'm being mean to them right now. Anytime I see a Pop Sprocket, I just pull out my baseball bat and I go, not in my house. They're not going to pop any sprockets in my house. And then I just start beating them with my baseball bat. And then my roommate's like, Trixie, why are you beating up the Roomba? Bro, I spent good money on that. Attack. Okay, one more. I don't even care anymore. Go, my dragon. Close. Okay. So keep. I've kept them. It is time to finish up the war. Mid-war cutscene. Oh boy. Bro, you guys are letting so many of them get in. War crimes! Wahoo! Worm crimes. It's time. I just hope it'll be enough. They're sending in the worms, everyone. I feel like this should actually be considered a war crime, if I'm being honest. Not a second worm. So Yix and the gnomes of Pop Sprocket let loose the togs of war, with the hope they would help to turn the tide of battle. Charge! Second... The second worm has hit the Ixie. The cavalry has arrived. Exactly. Alright, boss fight time. Welcome back, Trixie. Your efforts in the war are an inspiration to us all. Thanks to the help from you, the heroes of lore, our Tog-riding friends, and Sepulchre taking out large groups of them, Cyclone Army has been handled. Right now we have to worry about the energy orb. Nyx, a gadget genius, has managed to cobble together something that can detect emanations from the energy orb. It's located a large concentration of residual energy in the tunnels of the city, and we believe that is where the Cyclone base is. We have to assume that Sepulchre has ways of gathering the same information, so there's no time to waste. You need to get to that base as soon as possible. Oh boy. Alright. Well, this is not an ideal team for this, but that's okay. It looks like he at least doesn't have any resistance to light. So let's see what I have, though. I've got ice. Looks like he's mostly... Yeah, I don't have any water weapons, but that's okay. He's only 50% immune to immobilization, so this is just basically a coin flip. Which means he has 100% immunity if I hit. Or 100% non-immunity if I hit. Large robot. Do you think Wormsy can... I can defeat any giant robots and any enemies with the power of love. And squirming. There's some squirming involved. You know how, like, weasels will, like, dance around? Like, they'll prance around and, like, run in circles and stuff to disorient their enemies? It's like that. It's a lot like that. Oh boy. So this guy actually does have metal resistance. Serrano, you're going to be so incredibly useless this fight. I'm gonna be honest. And this gun I found. Exactly. Worm with a gun. Your wormly squirms embolden your teammates. Yeah, it's like the dancers from Fire Emblem. Okay, that's gonna do DOT, and I don't want that. Because metal DOT will heal him. Oh boy. Serrano, you're still so incredibly useless. I really should have thought about this before I just did it. Okay, well, let's at least get some of his resistances down for light. Okay, and then I'll do power. Ooh, that did good. That did real good. Okay. Okay, you're still so useless. I don't know why I picked him. Okay. Yay! Talkie Tube. Yix! Yix, are you there? Oh. Pretty sure I found the Cyclone base. Oh boy. There's a back door. Oh boy. Female gnome wig. 4 oh my god, I have to... No, that's gonna actually be good if I can equip it. Okay. Yep, that's... Okay, how... Oh god. Okay, well, let's visit the end cutscene and see how horrific it looks. Come out into a closet? Ah, I see I get to come out of the closet. Rattle, click. Little help here, please? Input command. R2G2. Oh god, she has colored hair and pronouns. Pronoun Rixie. I can't believe Trixie, known bisexual, has gone woke. Hi, Balthar. Let's just say thanks for opening the door. Oh boy. Oh, that is a horrific look on her. The ears don't even match. I think this could be considered like a microaggression. How did you get here? How long have you been here? Wasn't here at first. I was in my lab, then things started to go very wrong. What happened? My experiments started waking up. I can't believe the Cyclons have gone woke. Why is he so fucking tiny? He's a gnome. Everyone knows gnomes are tiny. You're Balthar? That's me, but you're the bad guy. Oh, no, not bad, just curious. Hello, Bilbo Baggins. My boss clocked my last month because I have colored hair and rather than pronouns used a different... Yeah, oh god. I do actually, like, have colored hair. My hair dye is, like, mostly washed out at the moment, but I'm thinking I might go, like, a darker red soon. See, I've been mapping the lower levels of Pop Sprocket when I found this glowing orb buried in the rubble of an old building. The energy orb. But I didn't know that yet, so I took it back to my lab, 2 turns to the left and up a level past the doohickey demolisher. Started doing, well, never mind the details, they're very technical. Oh my god. You put the widget and the gadget and the sprocket in the sprinkler? Something like that. Anyways, once the energy from the orb had saturated the metal, they were alive. Oh boy. Still have the orb? Alright. Cyclones have been recycled, the undead are re-dead. Now we need to hammer the dents out of the city's buildings. Alright. Alright. We got the orb. The orb was supposed to be mine! Your minions? Dead undead. No using them again now. The master is displeased. He wishes you to come see him. He would like to speak with you. But Trixie is right there! Now. Oh my god, he's having a gamer rage moment. Has anyone tried to get Sepulchre into Path of Exile? I don't think it would fix him, but he would be so distracted by whatever happens in that game that I think he wouldn't be a problem anymore. Same. I think I still have some purple left. Hell yeah, purple hair best. Pinixie Wormway. Look, I'm not saying, like, that it's a good idea to get him really into Path of Exile. Whoa. Finally, he's fixed. Busy. Exactly. Not now, Drakath. I'm busy participating in PvP. Anyways, I got my hair back. Alright, I think that was all for that, but let me double check. Because I think the last one is like a Titan fight. What if all he needed was an outlet for his autism? Was a safe Exactly. Orbs. He's hyper-fixating on those orbs. They're his special interest. Honestly, I can't even blame him. I also have strange and unusual special interests. That's the city fights back. Oh boy. How did you... It's always the mysterious one. You get used to it. Oh boy. Oh boy. The city is awake. And angry and... Oh boy. Let's build it and... Alright. There's a way to save it. Need to deactivate Pop Sprocket. The city is woke! What if, instead of DragonFable, it were WokeFable? Instead of Warlick, they have Warlick. The city is a transformer. Transitioning from city to Titan. Oh no, is this a Titan fight? Oh no. The pronoun saga. Trixie, collect all my Wokelick. That's just the fucking I forget his name, but like the buff Warlick from Adventure Quest Classic. Oh boy. Let a Dragon Lord handle this. The game actually goes to MechQuest real quick to solve. Oh god. Alright. Quest completed. I totally won that fight, guys. A primetime helm. Alright. So that's Pop Sprocket, everyone. Look, as a project manager, sometimes I just know that you have to find the right person for the right job instead of having to do it yourself, you know? You just gotta know exactly who to put in charge. And sometimes I think people who aren't project managers don't really get that. It's not that I'm not doing it because I'm lazy. It's definitely because I'm actually project managing. I promise. Gotta work smarter, not harder. Exactly. That's the worm way, everyone. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm, like, really hungry. I ate a little bit before stream, but I didn't get to eat as much as I wanted to, because partway through troubleshooting, my monitor started going, static-y, like on a, it was very scary, and I had to very quickly go, oh god, what's happening? And then it kind of fixed itself, so that surely means nothing, and it was just the wind. But anyways, I did not get to eat nearly as much as I'd hoped, so I think I'm gonna end stream now, and have some pasta. Now that I'm not on Irium, I can actually stream more on here and focus more on streaming on YouTube instead, which I'm very excited about. Delegation is important in any thriving business. Exactly. DragonFable Book 2, Gender Dissonance. Machinery is dark magic, I feel you deeply. Exactly. Cult pasta. It's not cult pasta, but, it's using a very similar recipe to the pasta sauce that was in the cult. It's very good. It's very good. Whenever I make pasta sauce, I, like, freeze the, individual servings of sauce so that I can just heat up the sauce and cook up some pasta, and voila, I have a delicious lunch. But yes, I think I will be eating that now. Thank you to everyone for stopping in, as usual. I had a very fun time streaming for everyone. It's so good to be back. It is so incredibly good to be back, and I'm very grateful to everyone who stopped by today. I'm probably going to be working on getting an actual schedule set up and figuring out what times I can stream. I'm also starting a new job soon. I know, shocking. They're going to let me be a pharmacy tech. They're going to trust me with medications, which is going to be great, but I'm also going to be working during the day because of that. So my schedule is going to change a bit. We'll see how it changes. But all of that said, Oyasu Mixie, everyone. Have a lovely rest of your day.